for all your simpler robot needs. Onell designs Gobon, today on Guerrilla Reviews. This particular set includes 13 parts, all of which are fairly decently sized, so you won't have to hurt your fingers trying to get them separated. Although the hardest part is actually getting this waist piece up to get the additional head here, but there's a trick to that. Or, if you're me, a $5 multi-tool set will work just fine. As you can already guess, this set is, well, a little esoteric, but still quite nice. It does feature some basic articulation here, like swiveling arms and wrists, swiveling head, rotational waist joint on 2 sections here. So, yeah, you could, even though you can't really see it, there are additional pegs here, but that's for additional builds. See here now. Additional swivel for the legs, and, well, the feet are, well, there's not much to them, but they are very solid, so they will stand very easily, which is a good thing considering how his rather sizable girth. One of the primary features of this set are the additional faces and heads available for to kind of customize your own Gobon. For example, here's the default 2-eyed face. We also have if you turn the head around, it's sort of 70s styles visor eye, which I prefer. There's also, if you manage to get this part of these waist section apart, which I typically do by grabbing him by his shoulders, and normally isn't this problematic, but of course because we're on screen it just won't cooperate. Let's see here now. There we go. Ah, yes. A third rather another mono-eyed, rather angry looking face right there. You can also kind of make kind of a funny looking robot right there, but if that excites you, who am I to judge? Now, for some people this configuration would be perfectly fine, but if you prefer something a little beefier, there's a solution for that. First, we have to remove the arms here, then we have to remove the head, also why this part comes in handy, because you can just kind of pry out the head like that. You could also probably use a pair of tweezers, but that's what I have. Okay, then we will flip this body around, attach the head where we had the hips, and attach the arms this way. And there we go. This is usually how I have my Gobon, with this little mono visor head and the body like this. It's more of an aesthetics thing, but hey, it's your toy if you want one. Okay, now some of you are probably looking what this head looks like in this configuration. So, let's see here now. Pry this off, eventually. There we go. Add this head onto it. Destroy all humans! Yeah, silly, but it's still quite effective. Now, those of you familiar with the Onell design process of these figures, now you're probably asking, you know, you can switch out the arms with the legs, right? Yes, you can, but it looks a little silly. But since I'd be a bit remiss if I didn't at least demonstrate this once, we'll see what happens here. So here now we will attach that leg to there, and that's just now stubby a little arm together. So here now, well, that gives you a fair idea. Oop. There we go. Now repeat on the other side. Part of the reason I'm able to do this so quickly is because it's fairly warm weather outside. I imagine you'll probably have, if it's rather cold where you are, when you get one of these and you're trying to do this, you'll probably want to use either a hairdryer or some warm water handy. But there we go. I imagine you could also create equal long legs and arms by having multiple sets, but that's depending on what you're able to get at the time. Now, one final note is that some people might also notice that I didn't include a Gobon blaster, which is part of the phase arm set, because that's basically an add-on, and, well, I'm just here to review the set itself. I'll probably review the add-on sets at another point in time, provided that these reviews go well. But, anyway, that does it for this Guerrilla review. I'm the Wolf. this has been the Onell Design Gobon, and I remind you all, free your mind, free your toys.